Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Zainab Shahid and today I'm gonna start teaching you Turkish. So in lesson 1, we are going to do greetings and farewells. So before the greetings and farewells, we're gonna get familiar with the Turkish alphabets because so it's easier for you to pronounce the in Turkish like a real Turkish speaker. So let's get started with the alphabet. So as you can see, the Turkish alphabet, also called the Turk alphabet in Turkish, are written the same way as the English letters, like the ABC, you can see, but there are minor differences and differences of pronunciation as well. If you are familiar with English, Arabic, and Urdu, it will be very easy for you to learn Turkish. So let's get started with the letters. There are minor differences, and that I'm going to highlight today. Otherwise, the pronunciation is the same as in English. So A and B are pronounced the same way, but this letter here, the C, this is pronounced like has the same pronunciation as a J in English. So, for example, if we write uh, in Turkish, there's a word Canim. They pronounce it canım, and its meaning is my dear. But if it was written in English, what would you pronounce it? Probably you would pronounce it sanam or kanam. So this is the difference between English and Turkish. So now we go on to this letter over here, the next letter. Now this is a C, but it has a little fleek under it. So this is like we have two letters, the C and the H. For this has the same pronunciation as the C and H, which is pronounced ch. So in Turkish, there's only one letter, one specific letter to pronounce to make this sound. So there's this word in Turkish, C with the fleek underneath it, and okay, which means very. So this is pronounced as çok. Now, moving on to the D, E, and F, they have the same meaning. G as well. But now there's this G over here. You might be familiar with this G because, Dirilish Ertuğrul, the series that came out a little time ago. In Pakistan, we call it Ertuğrul or Ertuğrul, but this is wrong. This G in specific, like for example, let's just take Ertuğrul as example. People in Turkey, they pronounce it Ertuğrul. Ertuğrul, because this G is a very, what's a unique letter because it doesn't have a sound. It just elongates the sound of the letters before it. So we make the two very long. We make it Ertuğrul because the G has no sound. We just go over the G. Maybe that this is because of going over, Get what I say? So now the H has the same sound. But now going on to the I. You might be wondering, why are there two I's? One is like in English, we have one uppercase I and one lowercase I. The lowercase I has a dot on it, but the uppercase doesn't. Now, this letter is not lowercase. The lowercase looks like this and the uppercase looks like this. Both have dots on it. This letter is an elongated version of I. Like, for example, if you write adın, which means name, we didn't make this I long. But if we put an if we put a dot on it, we'd pronounce it adin. Adin, like with the E. But still, there is no dot on it, so let's take it out. So, adın is like, this I is pronounced really shortly. Okay? While this I is pronounced elongated, like really, really long. So there's this place in Turkey, Iznik. Okay, so it's pronounced Iznik because it has this I. Moving on to the J. The J, now here, like you might be thinking, why is there a J over here? I mean, the C has a pronunciation of the J. Then what are we gonna do with the J? Okay, but the thing is, the J is pronounced as J. J. Like, uh, in Arabic, there's this, no, in Urdu, there's this letter with 3 dots on it, and we pronounce it J. So this has the same pronunciation as this J. Okay, in Turkish. The K has the same pronunciation, the L as well, the M as well, the N as well. Now come to the O's. Same as in I, this O is a really elongated version of O. So, for example, there's this word, like for example, we just write water. Okay. So this has the same, like, we make it really small, water. But if there's like in English, for example, if you put 2 dots with the Turkish letter, if we pronounce it, it's gonna become otar, otar, otar. Okay, so we have to pronounce it as long as 3 O's. Okay, get it? Now, moving on to the P, the R, the S, they have the same pronunciation as in English. Now, coming on to this C with a click under it. This has like in here it was like the CH, but over here we have SH. So this has a sound of SH. Like there's a word in Urdu, shakar. Shakar means sugar. So in Turkish we say şeker. So shakar also means sugar in Turkish as well. But this, they have like a specific letter for SH as well. Now, moving on to the T, the U, they have the same pronunciation. But this U over here, the one with 2 dots on it, it's pronounced the same. Like it has the same You just make it Ertuğrul, Ertuğrul. Yeah. So it has. You have to elongate it as much as 3 U's. Okay, get it? Now, V, Y, and Z have the same meanings, same pronunciation. Now we're done with the alphabets, the letters. We're done with them all. Now let's move on to the greetings. Okay. Now the first greeting is merhaba. You say the same thing in English, in Arabic as well, marhaba, which means hello. That is just like the same in Arabic as well, merhaba, which means hello, and it has the same pronunciation as well. Now, if like you're informal with the people and you say selam, like in selam means peace, okay, or in Turkish you call it hi, like it's the same meaning as hi in Turkish. So we go on with hi. Now, if you have to say it in a formal way, if you have to give your greeting in a formal way, and you have to say peace be upon you, so you'll say selamun aleyküm. Now I don't have the Turkish keyboard, so but these letters both have the U's have dots on them. Selamun aleyküm. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. So now we go on to the meaning. This is formal. You call it like when you are talking formally. You say selamun aleyküm. Okay, and you say this means peace be upon you. This is the Islamic greeting. But in Turkey, even the normal people there say it. Like even if they're Christians, They just say Salamun alaikum, which means peace be upon you, because it's a normal greeting there. So now going on to the other greetings. We're done with hi and hello. Now we go on to how are you? Are you okay? And other things like that. So we call it, when we say how are you, we say nasılsın. Nasıl means how, and sen means are you. So nasıl sen means how are you. Okay. Now going on to, like, this is informally. You say nasılsın, or you can also say tanıştığımıza memnun oldum, which means nice to meet you. Tanıştığımıza means meet you. Memnun means nice. Oldum means I got. Okay, so nice to meet you. I am very happy to meet you. This is also counted as a greeting. Okay, but the like, I don't have a Turkish keyboard. I'm repeating that again. So Nasılsın doesn't have dots on it. Remove the dots. No dots. No dots. We don't have dots over here. Okay. While the tanıştığımıza memnun oldum, we have, this is, the the letter S, the specific letter S in Turkish. Tanış, and the G is the yumuşak G. Memnun oldum. Dum has the two dots on them, and yeah. So moving on, we are going towards the farewells. Now we go on to the farewells. The farewells are very easy. They're mostly the same thing. Like, there's this görüşmek üzere, which means see you later. Okay. Now in the Turkish, like the way that they write in Turkish, görüşmek, they both have dots on them. The S has, the fleek under it. Görüşmek üzere. Okay. And it means hope to see you soon. Okay. Now, this is the formal way of saying your farewells. If you aren't, that frank with a person, you say it this way. But if you want to say it informally, görüşürüz. Görüşürüz. Okay, which also has the same meaning, but it is the informal version. Okay, so görüşürüz means bye, goodbye, or hope to see you soon. And it has the same spelling in Turkish as görüşmek. The two dots on O, the two dots on U, the fleek under the S, and görüşürüz. Like, all of them have the dots. Okay. Now, there are like many ways of saying bye. So you say güle güle as well. Güle güle. Or hoşça kal. You also say hoşça kal. I will show you the spelling. These all of these over here, they all mean bye or goodbye or hope to see you soon. Like, they have the same meanings, right? Yeah. So all of them here, they all mean bye. Now, these letters have I don't have the Turkish keyboard. So these all have dots on them, and So there is hoş ja call as well, which means see you later, or go with happiness. Yeah, so it also means bye basically. Hoş S again. Ja, the C has the sound of ja. Call. This has the same meaning. The same meaning as goodbye. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and please don't forget to press the bell icon. If you want to learn Turkish, Arabic, Urdu, or English, I take online classes on Skype. My Skype name is the following over here that I wrote. I'll put it in the description as well, and write in the comments if you're willing to take the classes.